Hey YouTube, it's Insurrextion here. I'm going to be doing a review of Insurrextion 2000. Never seen in the US. TV 14 contains nudity. London isn't the only thing that is falling down. Let's take a look at the tape. Rented this from Premiere Home Video. This is hard to get out since the case things are old, but Insurrextion, yeah, gotta squeeze these things and it comes out, but it's broke. This is one of his UK pay-per-views, and a lot of people say they don't really like these. An event so wild it had to be exported overseas. Now for the first time in this country, see the hot triple threat match and an even harder arm wrestling contest and more. And let's talk about the matches. Rikishi and Shokishi, the Big Show with like a Rikishi thing that says Show Kishi. Cat in the background, I'm watching WrestleMania 9. Just cause I'm renting these, and they gotta be back by 9 o'clock. Versus the Dudley Boys, and in the middle of the match, Edge and Christian came out, and they interrupted them, and Big Show won. Big Show and Rikishi won. And then after the match, Too Cool came out, and they gave Devon and Bubba some glasses, and they switched over, and then Big Show, Rikishi, Bubba Ray, Devon Dudley, and Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay, and Scotty 2 Hottie were all doing like the Too Cool dance. It was pretty funny. It's pretty cool too. And then an arm wrestling match, the Cat versus Terry, right there. They had been fusing, and they've been doing different things, and at this event, they did an arm wrestling match, and Terry tried to stop it like 6 times. She said her arm's all oiled up, and then she said, I need a water break, and then she started stretching. And then she took off her shorts, and then started stretching again, and then Terry was going, and she had squirted Cat in the face, and then Mae Young took the bottle and poured it all over Terry, and then Cat won, and then Terry pulled like a little string on the bag, and she like, and then she smiled, and then just took her hands off, and no. And then, she showed him off again, like at Armageddon 99, but you couldn't really see anything, but the crowd could. I forgot to rate the Rush. This match, give it a 6 out of 10. Weren't really that good. I give the arm wrestling match a 10 out of 10. Then Road Dogg versus Bradshaw, not really that good. Tori came out with him, and she kept trying to interrupt, and then Farouk was about had her, and then Road Dogg came up and got Bradshaw, and Bradshaw pretty much beat him for most of the match, and then he eventually came back into the pump handle slam thing and won the match, and got the 1, 2, 3. Wasn't really that good. Give it a 6 out of 10. The next match was probably a minute or two. Kane versus Bull Buchanan, and Bull Buchanan ended up trying to do like a axe handle off the top rope or something, but Kane caught him midair with a one-arm choke slam and pinned him. Got the 1, 2, 3, and gave that a 7 out of 10. Then Too Cool versus Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko. That match was pretty good. And yeah, what? I'm back. I had to go do something. Too Cool versus Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko. That was a okay match. They'd been thrown into the corner, Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko, and he ended up falling on top of him. Like, one of them was in the corner, and he fell right on his crotch, and then hit him Then I don't remember, one of them, I think they did a top, no, I think Sky Too Hottie did the worm or something on one of them. They got the 1, 2, 3. And then after the match, Dean Malenko and Perry Saturn started fighting. That was okay. Give that a 7 out of 10. The next match was really good. Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. And, Kurt Angle won. I guess it started up the feud with them. And give that a 8 out of 10. And the next match, Hardcore Championship match. Crash Holly said he wanted to defend against a European person. And British Bulldog came out, since it was in England, and I think he said he wanted to face an English person, maybe. And then he changed the channel. He got the he ended up fighting him, and he tried to get away, and British Bulldog got him. Ended up fighting, and Crash Holly ended up losing the belt. With the 24/7 rule, I guess. Just there was a bell, so it sort of didn't count as a 24/7 thing, but sort of did. They had these weird weapons like a crutch, some broomstick, a piece of wood, and like this barrel. But British Bulldog won. Give that a 7.5 out of 10. The next was the Tag Team Championship match, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys. And it was a pretty good match. And I forgot to say, this was the weekend after Backlash 2000. And then Edge and Christian had an okay match. And Hardy's, they had been disqualified because Edge grabbed the bell and hit one of the Hardys with it. And then the Dudleys came out and put Edge through a table, and it was a weird looking table. And then Tag Team Champion, no, I give that a 8 out of 10. And then the European Championship match, Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Jericho, was a really good match. And it was a coin toss. It was European Champion versus Intercontinental Champion, and whoever lost the coin toss had to defend their belt. And Eddie lost. And he had to defend his European Championship, and he ended up retaining. Give that a 7.5 out of 10. And then last was the triple threat match. The Rock was the champ versus Triple H versus Shane McMahon. And Mr. McMahon said that one of the McMahon family members was going to be the champ. And Stephanie came out there too with Mr. McMahon, and they had tried to throw down the referee, and then Gerald Briscoe came in, and then he got hit, and then Mr. McMahon put on the thing, and he had got pulled. Then Earl Hebner came out when he was about to count to 2. Earl Hebner pulled him out after he just got reinstated. And then Mr. McMahon tried to chase him around. He ended up going to hit the he went to try to punch him, and he punched the ring post, and then he ended up, Mr. McMahon just like was laying there the whole time. He like broke his hand apparently. And then next in the match, I forgot to say that Triple H used Stephanie's belt. And then one of the last parts was Triple H was up top, and Shane McMahon was trying to get up the rope. He was coming back in the ring, and he accidentally pulled the rope, and Triple H fell on his nuts and then fell out of the ring. And then next, that Mr. Man tried to come in there and he did the rock bottom on him, and then The Rock did the rock bottom on Shane, or the People's Elbow, and got the 1, 2, 3 and retained the title. Give that 8 out of 10. That's a pretty good match, but it's pretty much them double teaming The Rock. It's pretty much a handicap match. Funny part in that match, Shane McMahon tried to do the pedigree, but he couldn't do it. Overall, I give this event a 7 out of 10. Not the best, but it's okay. It was one of the UK pay-per-views. A lot of people don't really like them, but I think it was okay. But sorry for all the interruptions and all that stuff. I'm not at my house, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.